So social justice and Cabrini Com, specifically in my opinion, mean creating stories that matter, not just focusing on the big football game or the big Battle of Eagle Road, but more specifically focusing on stories that have a global impact on the global community and that will impact change and go on to create discussion throughout the campus community.
I think the communications department at Cabrini made it possible to help on a global aspect because they built that into the curriculum. So the class I took was working for social justice in Guatemala, and it was a core class. It was one of the ECG classes. It was taught by one of the communications professors, and if it wasn't like that, then it was probably something I wouldn't be able to do. When we went over there, it was over spring break, so it was already a designated break time. It took nothing away from my studies or from my classwork. We learned about it in a familiar environment, and then when we went there, it was with our entire class and it was with our professors, so it was also a comfortable environment there. And being able to go there was a really, really awesome experience just because it was a country that I probably would never get to go to if it wasn't through that class, and definitely opened my eyes to a whole nother part of the country and what service is like and how other people live and what we can really do to help, and that was really only possible because of the structure of the class and how the communications department helped that.
Cabrini Com has been the main reason why I've been involved in CRS through Dr. Zurich and my ECG 100 course. It was called Our Interconnected World, and we spoke about unaccompanied minors and refugees in Syria, and then through that class I joined the Catholic Relief Services Ambassadors Club here on campus. And the comm department has just opened so many doors with CRS that I've been able to do. I just was at the 10th anniversary special, and it was just a phenomenal experience.
My photo class was great. We got to go to Philly and actually work with fostered children, and we taught them basic photography skills, and it was a great way to teach them how to be able to express themselves in a positive and creative way.
So being a part of Cabrini Com to me is a special feeling because I've seen the people who have been involved in the program in the past and they've all gone on to do big and great things. So I want to be just like them and following their footsteps, doing great things, making impact on the world. Whether it's domestic or international, I just want to be able to make the change that is known and associated with Cabrini communication students.
Social justice is really the basis of Cabrini Com, so every class you take has some social justice aspect in it. Most projects that we do are based on social justice. So you start really your first semester freshman year, you start working with social justice, and it goes all the way through your senior capstone.
You guys can make a difference right here on campus. Is the first thing, join CRS, and if you do become passionate about social justice, you can bring your ideas and what you have to the meetings, and we could maybe put on a program or put an event up hosting, like for example, human trafficking or domestic violence. If you have a passion that's close to you, then just bring it to the meeting, and we would love to share it with the rest of the campus.
I am Cabrini Com.
I am Cabrini Com.
I am Cabrini Com.
I am Cabrini Com, and you are too.
To learn more information, go to CabriniCom.com.